Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bagaimana kabar Bapak Ibu sekalian? Semoga Bapak Ibu sekalian dalam keadaan sehat walafiat, tidak kurang satu apapun. Perkenalkan, nama saya Trisna Chandra Wijaya. Saya mengajar di sekolah SMA Negeri 4 Balikpapan, Kalimantan Timur. Tujuan pembuatan video ini adalah untuk memenuhi tagihan praktik pembelajaran uji kinerja dalam PPG masa jabatan tahun 2001 Universitas Siliwangi. Bersama ini saya lampirkan bukti formulir pendaftaran saya. Demikian video perkenalan diri saya. Saya akhiri. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat menyaksikan.
Good afternoon, student. How are you today?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Nela? How are you today?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
And you, Istiara?
I'm fine, sir.
Thank you. And how about Fahrial?
Fine, sir.
Okay, baik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon, students. Before we start our lesson today, please pray so that our lesson were blessed. Okay, Fahrial, please let your friend to pray.
Friends, before we start our lesson today, let's pray together. Pray start. Finish.
Okay, thank you, Fahrial. Before I start our lesson, let me check our connection, my internet connection. Can you hear my voice, students?
Yes, sir.
I
Okay.
can.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
How about my video appearance? Can you see my video appearance?
Yes, I
Okay.
can see.
Okay, thank you, students. Okay, after you log in your Canvas Learning Management System, you are automatically recorded by your attendance here. Yeah. And meanwhile, I will explain the rules and regulation in our class. Rules and regulation in this meeting, I will grade you about your cognitive, affective, and psychomotoric, and as I attach on my paper grade. Besides that, I want to you make a collaborate and discuss with your friend to solve our material today. Okay, is there a student who absent today?
No,
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate your join today in online learning management system, and you have present all students here. So today there's no student absent for this meeting. Thank you. I appreciated your contribution here. Yesterday we talking about asking about intention or intention here. For example, you state your intention about be going to. Yeah, for example, I'm going to Malang and I'm going to fishing. You asking your intention about the will or your intention in the future. Okay, today we learning about descriptive text. Do you ever once or know about descriptive text? Or do you know about descriptive text? Students?
yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I will share our material today. Can you see my slide here, students? My PowerPoint slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, today we are learning about descriptive text. Maybe you have been learned about descriptive text in your junior high school, and today we learning about descriptive text about place here, about tourism descriptive text. Kompetensi inti, memahami, menerapkan, menganalisis pengetahuan, faktual, konseptual, prosedural, dan metakognitif berdasarkan rasa ingin tahu tentang ilmu pengetahuan. B. Kompetensi dasar dan indikator pencapaian kompetensi. Kompetensi dasar pengetahuan 3.4 membedakan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan. Beberapa teks deskriptif
Deskriptif, tulis pendek dan sederhana terkait tempat wisata. Membuat teks deskriptif lisan dan tulis pendek dan sederhana terkait tempat wisata.
Oke, thank you Fahrial.
Melalui pendekatan saintifik dengan model pembelajaran discovery learning secara daring, peserta didik diharapkan dapat 1. Membedakan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan beberapa teks deskriptif tulis terkait tempat wisata. 2. Menganalisis fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan beberapa teks deskriptif tulis terkait tempat wisata.
3. Menyusun teks deskriptif tulis pendek dan sederhana terkait tempat wisata. 4. Membuat teks deskriptif tulis pendek dan sederhana terkait tempat wisata.
Okay, thank you. This is our mind mapping here. We are learning about descriptive text. You can see here the theory, task, and question here. How about theory? In this chapter, we learning about descriptive text. In theory, we learning about generic structure of descriptive text, and then the second, we learning about grammatical of descriptive text, and the last one, we learning about language features of descriptive text. And about here, the task here, you will be learn about spell the names of the word, and then you make a short paragraph about descriptive text. And then the last one question here, I will give you comparison question, and the last one is assessment. Okay, before we start our lesson here, I want you to focus on your learning here. I will give you some games here, yeah. Our game is named Let's Play Odd Man Out of the Game here, yeah. As you can see here, below our list of the words related to the tourist destination. Let's play Odd Man Out game. This is the bunch of the words here: outdoor, camping ground, air conditioner, sleeping bags. For example, this is the kind of word out of group here. For example, we make air conditioner is not connected from this games here because this is equipment of camping. So we remove air conditioner because air conditioner is not the part of camping here. How about number one? Which word we have to remove for number one? Question number one. Where?
Trees.
Trees or where?
Trees.
Okay, trees.
Trees.
Thank you. How about number two?
Savana.
Pardon?
Savana.
Savana. Okay, thank you. How about number three? Varial. Number three.
Blue.
Blue. Why blue? Okay, because blue is not
Is not
part
the-
of environment, yeah. Okay, number six. Who wants to answer number six? Question number six.
Me. Nice.
Okay. What is this, Naila? Number six.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, nice. Yeah. How about number 8?
Rock. No.
Rock?
Fall down.
Yeah,
I think.
fall down. Thank you. Yeah, the correct one is fall down because fall down is not part of this group. Rock, splash, waterfall is part of nature. Yeah. And fall down we have to remove. It's not connected from this group. Okay, this is the correct answer from this game, yeah. We have to remove where because it's not the part of this group, and then we have to remove savannah because it's not the part of this group, yeah. Blue, cold, sofa, yeah, comfortable. Take a look at the following pictures. Pictures number 1 and pictures number 2, yeah. Do you ever once go to the desk, pictures number 1 and pictures number 2? Same? Do you ever once go to the desk, pictures number 1?
I have not been there.
Okay.
Yet.
How about pictures number 2?
Number 2 is about Raja Ampat.
Okay, thank you, yeah. When you see this kind of picture, you will be describing about something, yeah. Today, we'll learn about descriptive text describing about tourism, yeah, interesting place in your country or in your region. This is the pictures of Raja Ampat, and this is a picture of sunrise at Bromo. Do you once go to that place, Istiara?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, how about Fahrial?
Someday.
Yeah, maybe someday. Naila?
I have not been there.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we continue for the question number 3. State the description about these places. Same. Can you state the description about these places?
Wait, sir. Raja Ampat Island is lovely place and worth place for travel destination. Sunrise and enjoy the natural scenery. Raja Ampat Island is lovely place and worth place for travel destination, and Mount Bromo is the perfect place to see sunrise and enjoy the natural scenery.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Sam. Okay, we continue for the last question here. If you have a lot of money, which destination do you prefer and why? Who is to answer this question? Who shouldn't want to answer this question? For question number 4.
Me.
Okay, please.
I want to go to Mount Bromo because I like nature, adventure, and ghost camping there.
Okay, thank you, Naila. Good answer. Okay, student, we continue for the next slide here. We learning about social function of descriptive text. Yeah. Descriptive text is describing about a particular object like a place, things, or person. The authors want to describe the particular object by describing its or his or her specific features to help readers visualize what a person, an animal, a park, or a things alike. How about the generic structure of descriptive text? Can you read here about the generic structure of descriptive text? Naila?
Yes. Identification contains about the introduction of a person, place, and animal or object will be described. Identifies phenomenon to be described.
Okay, thank you. Next, Istiara, can you read the description, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
The description contains a description of something such as animals, things, place, or person by describing its features, forms, colors, or anything related to what the writer described.
Specific participant as a certain object is not a common and unique only one. For example, Bandengan Beach, my house, Borobudur Temple, Uncle Jeep.
In this slide, we're learning about language features of descriptive text. Specific participant has a certain object is not common and unique, only one. For example, here you will describing about Manggar Beach. Yeah, you only took only one Manggar Beach. Yeah, not describing about the other one. You only took one particular event here. For example, you will describing about your school here, yeah, your senior high school course. You only focus describing about senior high school. And then, how about the use of adjective and adjective to clarify the noun here? For example, you have put noun adjective. For example, here, beautiful is part of adjective and beach is part of a noun. Handsome man. Handsome is adjective, man is noun. For example, blue water. Yeah, when you're describing in the Manggar Beach, the Manggar Beach has a blue water. Blue is adjective and water is noun. For example, you're describing about your school here. My school has green school. Green is adjective, school is noun. And using the simple present tense. The sentence pattern used in simple present tense because it tells the fact about the object described. For example, here you're describing about Manggar Beach or describing your school. You have to write in the simple present tense. You don't have to write in the past tense. Why we use simple present tense to describing about something? For example, you're describing Manggar Beach. You're using simple past tense. Simple past tense. When you're writing in the simple past tense, and then suddenly someone read your describing, and when he or she goes to the Manggar beach, the situation is different from you written here. That's why we have to write in the simple present tense. We write in the based on the real fact. We are learning about describing about tourism, interesting place. Today in this slide, we're learning about Raja Ampat.
Away from the hustle and bustle of the metropolis, the special hashtag Di Indonesia Aja, destination offers serenity and peace, Raja Ampat, a regency and is part of the province of West Papua. The natural treats offered are so amazing.
For Pesona friends who like diving and snorkeling, the Raja Ampat waters are one of the best diving destinations in the world. According to a report by an international environmental social organization, the Nature Conservancy and Conservation International, about 75% of the world coral species live in the Raja Ampat Island.
You can see here in the first paragraph, identification. Identification is identify in the global, and then the second paragraph is description, describing in detail. You can see here in the first paragraph, identification. For example, here Raja Ampat, regency and is part of provinces of West Papua. In the first paragraph, you will make about identification, for example, the place, the area, and the way how to get, yeah. And then in the second paragraph, you're describing about Raja Ampat in detail. For example, here, you're describing about the place here. According to the report by an international environmental social organization, Natural Conservancy and Conservation International, about 75% of the world coral species live in Raja Ampat Islands, describing about panorama in Raja Ampat of the row of stone islands in the middle of the blue water gradation loops. And then you describing about our local community hospitality that will make you feel at home. Okay, if there's no any question, I will make you a group here. Make two kind of group. Group 1 and group. You have to submit your task here. Task 1, task 2, and task 3 here. Yeah. I will explaining about task 1 here. On task 1, you have to answer the question carefully. I give you 10 questions here. You will discuss with your group here. You have to make a collaboration with your friend, and you have to discuss with your friend to find the correct answer here. And then task number 2. Task number 2 here, you have to make arrange this paragraph into good order here. Jumble paragraph here, and then you have to make paragraph in the good order, yeah. And then task number 3, you have to make writing about descriptive text, essay about 50 to 100 words. You have a think of a place you like to visit or a favorite place that you will have visited several times. And you have to make a word web to help you get and to organize idea. This is kind of word web here. For example, you will describing about your school, yeah. This is your school, this is the picture of your school, and then in the first paragraph, identification. Identification in the first paragraph is containing about the name of the place. Your school, the senior high school 4, and then the location, yeah, the location. My school is located in the Jalan Selingan Baru 3. And then the way, the access, how to go there, yeah. If you want to go to school, my school senior high school 4, you have go by motorcycle or by public transportation. And then in the second paragraph, you have to make description, describing about place, area, describing about your canteen, about classroom, about teacher room. Okay, if there's any question, I will invite you into two groups here, and you have to discuss with your friend here. You have to finish task number 1 and task number 2. Okay, you can collaborate it here. For example, Naila, you have to answer number 1, and then Tiara, you have to answer number 2. You have to collaborate it, yeah. You can work together here.
Kau ngerjain yang mana, Cok? Kau ngerjain yang nomor 2.
Ya,
Oh,
bukan
mungkin
yang nomor
kita
dua.
tunggu Bapak datang kali, Cok. Jan, itu yang baru
Oke,
kita
mungkin.
itu ganti-gantian jawabnya yang kayak menjawab nomor berapa gitu.
Oh,
Mungkin gitu.
iya.
Ambil
Ini Bapak yang udah
share screen gitu kan, share screen. Nah, mungkin gitu kali. Yuk. Kamu yang share screen ya, Yal.
Kata.
Wait. Nah, nomor 1 is about identification. Oh. Kelihatan ya, Sa? Tulisannya. Nomor 2 ya.
Sabar. Soalnya yang mana ini?
Yang itu. Yang How Many Island in Raja Ampat.
Gambar yang tulisan.
Number 3. Yal. Answer the question of number 4 now.
Ya, coba.
Task number 2, you have to arrange this paragraph into good order. This is a jumble paragraph, and then you have to arrange into good order, ya.
You're done. Oh.
Jadi ini di zoomnya kamu ngeliat bapak ya kan?
Yes, I see.
Ya,
Ini
you have to arrange the good order, ya.
Oh. Drawing.
Which paragraph 4? Do you lost paragraph 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 4 paragraph?
Yeah, gila.
You lost paragraph 4. You maybe delete paragraph 4, yeah? Yeah, this is maybe the paragraph 4. This is the, you have to arrange this one, yeah, the last paragraph. Access to Kejarawan. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One of the.
To continue into task 3, to make a short paragraph about your favorite place, and then after that you have to presentation your work, yeah. Okay, student, you have to arrange this jumble paragraph. Naila and Ciara, you have to arrange, this is the jumble paragraph, and then you have to arrange into good order. You can see on your chat, I've been sent the link for task number 2. Okay, student, you have 5 minutes less to present your work about your favorite quote, your favorite tulis.
yang ini gimana? Nyusun yang Derawan itu kah?
Oke, kita nulis itu apa namanya tempat wisata yang kita sukai.
Iya kan? Hah?
Yeah.
Gimana?
You have to make short descriptive about your favorite spot, ya.
Oh yang text 3 ini kan?
Yeah, that's correct. Text 3. Okay, student. Yeah, we have to discuss. This is your work here. Task number 1. Answer this question carefully. Okay, about Raja Ampat. We discuss here. For the question number 1, what does the paragraph 1 mainly about? Okay, here in the group 2, yeah, about identification of Raja Ampat. Okay, it's good one. And question number 2, how many islands in Raja Ampat? This is the group 2. Raja Ampat has 4 last islands, namely Weigo Islands, Batata, Salawati, and Misol. Okay, good one. Now we have to discuss task 2, yeah. Task 2, make arrange this paragraph in order. This is a good book in the task. Group 1 already make a good arrangement into good paragraph, yeah, in the correct order. We continue for the task 3 here. Is there any student who want to present your presentation in the task 3? Your descriptive text? Naila?
Yes.
Can you share screen your work here? On the task 3, you have to make a short paragraph about descriptive text, your tourism descriptive text. Naila want to share her work?
Wait, yes, sir.
Okay. Can you share your presentation, Naila? By share screen? Okay, Naila writing about Margomulyo Mangrove Forest. Okay, thank you. Good work. Okay, can you read your work here, Naila? About mangrove forest? Yeah.
Margomulyo Mangrove Forest is one forest conservation area which is used as a tourist destination. Its main function is a coastal protection from the effects of ocean waves. Forest filled with mangrove plants is located in Margomulyo Village, West Balikpapan District, Balikpapan City of East Kalimantan Province.
This is Naila share about the favorite place, yeah, the tourism place, Margomulyo Mangrove Forest. In here, in the first paragraph, she explained about the identification. Identification is the located of the area and then how to reach in the Margomulyo village here. It means will be taken during 20 minutes trip by motor vehicle. And then in the second paragraph, yeah, Naila put the description about the Margomulyo forest here. Margomulyo Mangrove Forest here. This contain about the proboscis monkey, and then you can see this the place about the photography lover, and then the situation is the shady thick woods. Okay, thank you. Good work, Naila. Is there any student want to present your work here?
Hi, sir.
Okay.
Can I share my work?
Okay, please, same.
Wait, sir.
Okay, same here. Describing about Bukit Bangkirai. Yeah. Can you read your work here?
Bukit Bangkirai is one of the tourist destination in East Kalimantan that you must be visit. About a 2-hour drive north of Balikpapan city central, Bukit is actually a park within the rainforest, featuring log cottages for overnight stay, a small restaurant, restroom, several or foreground, jungle tracks. Bukit Bangkirai, Hill of Bangkirai, located in Samboja District, Kutai Regency, East Kalimantan, situated between the Trans Balikpapan Samarinda.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. In this text, same sharing his work about Bukit Bangkirai. Yeah, you can see here in the first paragraph. This paragraph, same make identification about Bukit Bangkirai. Yeah, identification. The location of Bukit Bangkirai, and then the way or to do access, how to go to the Bukit Bangkirai in the first paragraph. And then in the second paragraph, same describing about the location of Bukit Bangkirai, the situation, the area, or the attractive spot here. For example, this is the attractive spot here. Bukit Bangkirai Wood and Gavial Snail were made in America. Yeah, the age of canopy bridge completion can be expected to last 15 to 20 years. Yeah, and then this is the interesting spot. Yeah, besides enjoy the beautiful of rainforest from the height of canopy bridge, you can enjoy various types of trees. This is the detail of the Bukit Bangkirai. Okay, student, this is the end of our meeting here. Is there any student who make the conclusion for this meeting?
The social function is a descriptive text describe a particular object like a place, thing, or person.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone to make a conclusion here? Same?
Okay, sir. Generic structure identification contains about the introduction of a person, place, animal, or object will be described.
That has a certain object is not common and unique, only one. The use of the adjective to clarify the noun, for example, a beautiful beach, a handsome man. The use of simple present tense.
Okay, you have make a conclusion for this meeting about describing text here. Okay, after this meeting, you have to submit your work, your formative test in your learning management system. In Canvas learning management system, you have to submit your formative test. For the next meeting, we will discussing about announcement. Okay, if there's any question, I will end this session here. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon, student.
Afternoon, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.